Good morning, students. So now we are going to discuss our chapter 8, Getting to Know Plants. Students, when we look around us, we can see that there are various kinds of plants. We can see that. Among that, we can see that there are various types. It is estimated that almost 2,50,000, more than 2,50,000 plants are available in our nature. In order to study about these plants, so we are classifying these plants into basically two categories. So we can say that flowering plants and non-flowering plants. So we are considering the case of plants, we are classifying them as flowering plants and non-flowering plants. For example, when we are considering the case of rose, or in the case of sunflower. All these are examples of, you can see that, flowering plants. Or in the case of fern or mosses, all these are examples of non-flowering plants. So, these are the examples of non-flowering plants, you can say. For example, in the case of ferns or in the case of mosses, are examples of non-flowering plants. In the case of a rose or in the case of a sunflower, so we can say them as flowering plants. So this is the way basically we are classifying them as two categories. Besides this, there are subgroups are also there. Then again we are classifying. Another way of classifying the plants on the basis of size and the nature of their stem. So we can again classify the plants into one more category on the basis of their size. We can say that size and nature of the stem. So this is the way we can classify the plants into again another category on the basis of the size and the nature of the stem. So on this basis we are classifying the plants into three categories. We can say that they are herbs, we can say that herbs, then shrubs, and we can say that the third category is trees. So this is the way we can classify the plants on the basis of their size and the nature of the stem as herbs, shrubs and trees. Now when we are considering the case of herbs, we can say that there are some characteristic properties are there in the case of herbs. When we are considering the case of herbs, they are very small, usually less than 1 meter height. And their stem is green, we can say that the tender stems and a few branches. So this is some of the properties of these herbs, we can say that. So they are very small in size, almost less than 1 meter height, and it's green, and then tender stems are there and few branches only in the case of these herbs. For example, in the case of grass or a tomato, wheat, mint, all these are examples of herbs only. Similarly, when we are considering the case of a second category, that is known as shrubs. When we are considering the case of shrubs, they are medium-sized plants only, usually 1 to 3 meter height. And when we are considering the case of a stem of these shrubs, you can observe that they are having hard stem but not very thick, and the branches arise near the base of this stem. So in the case of shrubs, you can observe that they are having hard stem but they are not very thick, and the branches are also arise near the base of this stem, we can say that. For example, in the case of a lemon or in the case of a rose or a pomegranate, all these are examples of these types of plants, that is shrubs. Now when we are considering the case of a third types of plants, that is known as trees. So when we are considering the case of these trees, they are tall, generally more than 3 meter height. And when we are considering the case of the stem of these plants, they are very hard and usually brown color, and the branches on the upper part of this stem, we can say that. For example, in the case of a neem or a peepal tree or a mango tree, all these are examples of this third category of the plants, that is known as trees. Besides this, again we are classifying the plants into two more categories that are known as creepers and climbers. You know, when we are considering the case of certain plants, they spread out on this ground only. So such types of plants are known as, we call them as creepers. Creepers. For example, in the case of strawberry, or in the case of pumpkin, you can see that. So all these are examples of what is that? The creepers. And when we are considering the case of certain other type of plants, we can see that they climb up with the help of a support. So that types of plants, you can call it as another name, that is known as climbers. So they climb up with the help of a support of other plants or something. So such types of plants are known as climbers. For example, in the case of grapevine or gourd, all these are examples of climbers. Grapevine, or the case of gourd, all these are examples of what is that? We can say that all these are examples of climbers. So this is the way we are classifying them as a different category. So I said we are classifying the plants basically into two categories. So we have flowering plants and non-flowering plants. This is a basic classification, we can see that. For example, in the case of rose or sunflower, ferns or mosses. And another type is the basis of their nature, size and nature of this stem only. So we can classify them as herbs, shrubs and trees. And two more categories are there, creepers and climbers. Climbers means they spread on the ground only, and when we are considering the case of a climber, we can see that they climb over the other types of plants or support. So this is the way we are classifying the plants into various categories.